obviously I like seeing the two running backs back there with Rodgers. I think Allen and Brees at least could provide some degree of protection if they need it, in addition to like our 5 offensive linemen. And then as far as receivers go, I'd like to see, either Lazard or Mike Williams on the outside with Adams on the outside on the other side, and then Garrett in the slot, and just let him cook. And now we're going to see an opportunity for, well, if Adams is single covered, then ball's going to him. If Garrett's single covered, ball's going to go to him. They can't double cover everyone because someone's going to get open at this point. Green Bean, what are your thoughts on Garrett finally getting open now?
It's beautiful. I said it before the game last night. I said, this is going to be the night of Garrett Wilson. And in much of the game, it was. Obviously, if he would have held on to that touchdown, that would have really stamped it and likely got us to the victory. So it would have been real nice to be able to do that. But yeah, 2 consecutive 100-yard games with touchdowns. I think, people were saying to me, like, it's funny. I got 3 separate people, completely unrelated, that said something to the effect that either Garrett Wilson's value just dropped, Garrett Wilson's going to be an afterthought now, or, whatever it might be, like that kind of stuff. And I don't see it that way. I see it like Garrett Wilson is going to flourish with Davante Adams on the field. Just like you said, like they cannot cover everybody. Now, it's a shame. It's a damn shame that Mike Williams isn't working out like we want him to, because that top 3 would really be something. Clearly, Lazard is an Aaron Rodgers favorite. And I think, he's very inconsistent, but I think in many respects earned. You know what I mean? Like he does come up big for us often. I think it was the Vikings game, right? Where he had 4 drops. Was that the one he had 4 drops?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So it's just, it's hot and cold with him. But I think Garrett Wilson is just, look, he had a couple games to, shake it off and get connected with Rodgers. They're there. Garrett Wilson was Rodgers was looking at him all night, and he makes good, man. I think he's just as talented as we ever thought he was. Having Davante Adams here, I think, is going to open him up even more. I'm still excited about Garrett Wilson. I know Jets fans were quick to jump off of the bandwagon. Brees and Garrett suck all of a sudden. I'm not there. So I think bringing on Davante Adams is a good thing for Garrett Wilson. I'm excited about it.
Matt, your thoughts on Garrett now that Davante's here?
I'm not worried in the least bit. I think this is going to be great for Garrett Wilson. Even if his targets go down, he's the most targeted wide receiver in the NFL through the first 6 weeks of the year. So Davante is going to clearly eat into that, and that's fine. But long-term for Garrett Wilson, I think this is great. He's a phenomenal route runner, Davante Adams is. So I would want to just staple Garrett Wilson right to that. And he's going to show Garrett what it takes to really be on that same level with Aaron Rodgers. They performed at a high level for so many times. Adams is a 3-time All-Pro. 2 of those times was with Aaron Rodgers. I know I'm not saying the Davante Adams trade fixes everything for this team, but it really does improve the ceiling of this offense and even the floor of this offense. And for Garrett, maybe it takes a little bit of a hit production-wise, but I think it makes not only him better, but this team better. So I think totally worth it.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.